little backpack in a bag, a duffel in a bag. Thanks for watching Roland Digs It. I'm Roland, and this is the Northface Basecamp Duffel Voyager in all of its blacked out beauty. It is a pretty nice bag. You can get it for about $125 from Northface.com. Wait till they usually have sales, which happens like about every quarter, and you can probably get a little bit cheaper. This is the Voyager again, and I dig this one because it's the one that meets all the carry-on regulation sizes, right? So 22 inches by 14 inches by 9 inches. This thing conforms to that. And I also like the fact that it's a soft-sided duffel bag, so you can kind of squish it down a little bit, but it also converts into a backpack, which is a very useful feature when you're needing to have hands-free. And I can carry it like a duffel. I'll show you all those things, and then the very end, it has a parting gift, and I'm gonna show you the parting gift feature of this bag. Anyways, wait till North Face has their sales. It's about $125, comes in multiple colors, and then when they have their sales, you can usually get it for right around $100. And if you have any rewards points like Capital One has, then you can get rewards points back, because they always do that, and you essentially get the bag for like 80 to 85 bucks. That's kind of what I ended up doing. So this bag is really good for about 2 days trip. Very similar to a carry-on, except unlike a carry-on, duffels have the benefit of not having wheel integration into the bag, taking up space inside the bag, and then there's no railing. So let's look at this little guy right here, for instance. Regular carry-on has this railing. This handle has to have a way to operate, and it usually requires a railing inside of the bag that takes up space on the interior of the bag. So when you have a carry-on, you're relegated to the true interior dimensions of the carry-on bag. Whereas when you have a duffel, you can usually kind of stuff it to where sometimes things expand a little bit and push out on different areas, and it can bulge. And then when you want to make sure that it fits those carry-on regulations, you can just smush it down into place and make sure that it fits. Southwest, Alaska, Delta, most of those guys are pretty friendly when it comes to duffel bags, especially ones that are already pretty conforming to those dimensions. This one is. It is 22 inches, well, 22.7. That 0.7 is really just the bulging of the handles and stuff. 22.7 by 13.8 by 8.9 or 8.10 or something like that. It's just under 9 inches. So it really does conform to those dimensions. Now, I did buy this with my own money. This was not given to me by North Face. I paid for this, and so therefore I'm giving a straight up honest review of it. No BS. No sugarcoating things. I'll tell you the things I like and the things that I truly don't like. And then at the end, of course, you can make your decision on whether or not you think that you would buy this bag. I did do a review on the Northface Basecamp Duffel, not the Voyager, the medium-sized duffel, and I'll put that review right up here somewhere so you can see that. All right, first and foremost, the bag has a TPU coating all around it. It's almost like a polyurethane. It feels very rubbery. It's nice to grip onto. All around the bag, it has that coating, except for the bottom of the bag. The part of the bag that you would sit on the ground when it's laying down is just 300 denier polyester, but it also has a sprayed on application that helps make it water resistant. On North Face's bag rating, they go from 1 to 3 of water resistance. This one is right in the middle at 2. You thought I was going to use this figure. 2, like that. It's right in the middle of 2. So this one right here has got a water resistance rating of 2, which means it can get splashed, it can get rained on, but don't let it get submerged. Don't try dropping it in the river thinking it's going to be water resistant. Your stuff inside will get soaked. It does have backpack straps that come out, and they buckle down to the bottom of the bag to turn it from a duffel bag into a backpack. And this is the exact same way that I use it to carry it as a duffel, because I just extend the strap on all the way and I carry it over the shoulder like a duffel. The backpack strap is cushiony, and it has molly loops, so you can hook a carabiner on there and hook things like a flashlight or a canteen or whatever you want to hook on there if you're going to take this out into the wilderness and go camping with it. And I think it would make a fairly decent camping bag. It's good for 2 days worth of travel. A couple of pairs of pants, shorts, shoes, water bottle, pockets. It has pockets all around the bag. I'm going to show you a couple of pockets. There's one up here, and I say up here when really this is the bottom of the bag. This is the sneaker pocket. The The sneaker pocket is fairly large and it has a pocket inside of it that's mesh. And this mesh pocket in here has a little loopy loop that you can hook your keys to. The sneaker pocket itself is fairly deep, and it has a little diagram of what the bag looks like when it's packed up, and I'll show you that. That's the party trip. Shh, don't talk about that yet. All right, we're gonna zip this pocket back up. And then on the other side of the bag, it has another little pocket. And this little pocket is good for storing things like your passport, notepad, you know, flashlight, whatever you want to put in there. It's a small pocket, not super large. It basically is the dimensions of the bag, 9 inches by, I'm sorry, 14 inches by 9 inches and about 2 inches deep. And I do like that it has a little rain gusset to keep water out. So when it's getting rained on, the little rain gusset keeps water off of the zipper. The bag has nice padded straps all the way around. And these padded straps are really well done, really well stitched. And I do like that Northface warranties their stuff quite a bit. So should the zippers break or fall apart, just take it down there and they'll replace it, or they'll try to do their best to warranty it. They'll send it out for repair. Now the lid of the bag itself does have ability to lock it with a little cable lock, like a TSA approved style cable lock. And the lid of the bag itself is the storage for your laptop. Zip it open. There's a padded laptop sleeve in there where you can put your laptop. Zip that up again. And that is pretty much all the exterior of the backpack, except for one last thing, and that is the useless water bottle pouch. We'll go over that in a minute. Okay, so let's start with the main interior compartment, which is really actually the only interior compartment. The main interior compartment is comprised of a large cavernous empty interior, which is 32 liters, and it has a divider, a little divider piece right here. You can hook this divider piece up to different areas of the bag, so that way you can have it divide up your stuff inside. I like to keep it near the top and hook it up with these loops here near the top, so I can put my toiletry bag up here, or my dot bag, toiletry bag, and then down here in the bottom is where I'll put like the clothing and whatnot. And the only other interior storage in the bag is the lid zippered pocket, which is mesh. You can put stuff up here like your travel towel or your tablet. Tablet might be good up here, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it's packed up. 2 days of travel, right? So I have a few things here on the bed laid out for a couple of days of travel. This is assuming that you're going to be traveling with your work outfit on. So one of your work outfits, that is. So let's say, for instance, you have your polo and you have your khakis on, or your jeans, your polo shirt, whatever it is you wear for work, and you're wearing that along with your dress shoes. Then over here, we have an underwear bag full of undergarments, 2 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of socks, a couple undershirts, a toiletry bag on the very end over here, a couple of polos, a personal polo and a work polo, a pair of shorts, 2 pairs of pants, sneakers, water bottle, tablet, laptop, and then travel watch. So let's start with the toiletry dot bag. Right here in the top, in the perfect little space. And again, I'm not traveling with a lot of stuff. I travel fairly light. Toothpaste, loofah, hair gel, stuff like that. All right. Dot bag goes right there in the top nice and smoothly. Next, I'm gonna put in undergarments. Undergarments, like I said, this is a real true breakdown, so it's got the real stuff. I'm not joking around with this, not faking anything. It's got real undergarments in there. We're not gonna show all my underwear stuff. That goes in there. 2 pairs of travel pants. I'm not a little guy. I wear a 42 waist, 42, 44 waist, so I'm heavy set. So these aren't little clothes. These are, you know, fairly thick, real guy clothes. Pair of shorts. Guys, always carry a pair of shorts with you. Couple of polos. I roll those up. The hotels I stay at usually have a steamer. And there, boom. The cavernous interior is pretty much full, except for one thing, my iPad. Gonna put the iPad in there just because I like to have that to read at night sometimes. Interior is done. Gonna zip it up nice and easily. And the zippers are pretty smooth. They work pretty well, the zippers. Interior is done. This is something that I don't dig, is a shoe storage. Every single duffel bag, including Northface and pretty much every brand I've ever seen, is horrible with their shoe storage. They don't hold regular people's shoes. They hold baby feet shoes. So I wear a 10.5, 11, and actual regular size shoes that don't really bend too well don't fit. They barely fit in here. So I have to use these collapsible travel style shoes that curve and bend really easily. I use those smush them down the best I can. And sometimes I'll stuff them with socks and stuff so they're easier to carry, but in this instance, I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna carry them like regular. But I like the travel shoes. These are canvas Adidas travel shoes. I like them because they curve and they smush and you can do pretty much whatever with them. They're pretty lightweight. They're not water resistant, but they're just good travel shoes to wear around the hotel, to wear at the gym. All right, stuff those guys in there. Keep on zipping it. My shoes, again, are larger. So that's what I had to do in order to get them in there, was stuff them in there and jam them in there because I have regular sized feet and my feet aren't even that big. Laptop. Slide the laptop in there. Zip the laptop up. All right, last we have ourselves water bottle and my travel watch. Easy peasy travel watch, just in case you're wondering, because I do a lot of watch reviews. Grand Seiko GMT, great watch to travel with. Can't beat it. It will not get you robbed because it's very unassuming and it's extremely reliable. Up here on the top, travel watch. And then usually I'll throw a few things in there like my wallet or other stuff that I just don't feel like messing with, or I don't need, I might need quick access to. And then my water bottle. Water bottle has a button that buttons up, right? Keeps it snapped there. Here's the problem. Stuff the water bottle in there. You can button the button back up if you want to, but it won't stay. It'll pop back open. Once you have it and you pick it up to grab it, this water bottle button unbuttons. Look at that. It's okay. They give you a little loopy here. See this little loop with a little drawstring? And then you can drawstring your water bottle, assuming that it's like this, to keep it closed and tight. That's the entire backpack. That's everything loaded up and done. You can carry it multiple ways, but it is ready to go and done. It's nice, easy peasy. It really feels sturdy. It feels well done. It doesn't feel like anything's gonna fall out. Then you can pull the backpack straps out and carry it like a backpack if you want. This bag does not have the luggage pass-through, so you can put it on your suitcases on a carry-on. You will have to carry this in some form or fashion on your person. Not a bad looking bag, if I do say so. I don't know if you can see me pretty well, because I don't have another way to see whether I can't see the screen of the camera, so I don't know whether you're seeing all this pretty well, but I also like that I can carry it like a regular duffel. That's not too bad. Pretty simple. All right, as promised, last but not least, the parting gift of the bag. So I'm gonna unload it. Everything's empty. Oh yeah, let me unhook the little divider in here because this is important. It's hard to do this if the divider is in place. The divider is unhooked, it's just loose and flappy in there. As said before, the sneaker pocket is got dual function. You can see a little picture in there. I'm going to show you why. The parting gift is this bag turns into a little case to hold itself. You flip the sneaker pocket inside out. Sneaker pocket now becomes a little storage case for the bag. Pull the back part up. Start stuffing a couple of pieces of it in there. Once you've stuffed a few of the pieces of the bag in there, now the bottom, which is the little sneaker part, it forms like a little flower pot kind of thing. And I just literally start caving the bag in on itself and stuffing it in there. Just like that. It's pretty simple. If you do it right, it stuffs, and it forms a nice little pocket. And you gotta knead it like dough a little bit too. There we go. Stuff that bad boy up there like that. And now we have ourselves a little bag. A little backpack in a bag. A duffel in a bag. Isn't that cool? It still has this little outside pocket right here with a little keychain loop thingy that you can store it wherever you need to store it. In the back of your car, inside of another suitcase or something like that, and then use this whenever you get to where you're going. You want to buy souvenirs, you want to load it up. There you go. Load up those breakable souvenirs in this thing. This is your carry-on, and then your big luggage goes inside the check-in, or the check-in for the plane. Pretty simple. When you're ready to use it, again, unzip it, and then just pull it out of itself. pull it out of itself. That sounded dirty. Come on, that's pretty simple. I dig that. This is something I like. All right, so there you go. The Northface Basecamp Duffel Voyager. I dig it. Do you dig it? I don't know. I like it. I like the features of it. I don't like the shoe compartment. Something I don't like, and I don't like the water bottle holder. And I also don't like the fact that the part of the bag that touches the ground is just 300 denier. It's not coated with TPU material. Other than that, I love this bag. I'm traveling with this bag and I'm using this bag on a regular basis. Look down below in the description there so you can see where to find it. And last but not least, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, help me grow the channel. And sorry I got so long-winded on this review, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to really show you how the bag is loaded up and how you can use the bag. All right, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.